Picture this. You're grabbing a grocery bag or tying your shoe, and your legs hint, none too gently, that you're not 40 anymore. Stiffness creeps in. Maybe a wobble. Stairs feel tougher, chairs become projects, and fatigue visits more than your neighbor's cat. This isn't just in your head. It's sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Studies in the Journal of Gerontology show that by our 70s, we may lose up to 40% of our muscle mass. That affects strength, balance, and independence. But here's the good news. You can slow it down. Today I'm sharing 3 simple powders to rebuild strength, boost recovery, and keep your legs steady. No gym required. Watch to the end for easy science-backed tips to feel stronger and move with confidence. Starting tomorrow. Where are you tuning in from? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear. If you want more ways to stay strong without wrestling barbells, hit subscribe and join us. Think of this video as a quick, tasty snack for your muscles. Let's start with the first powerful powder, whey protein. Let's be honest. When most folks think of protein shakes, they picture 25-year-olds in the gym flexing in front of mirrors, not 65-year-olds looking to climb stairs without feeling like they've run a marathon. But here's the twist. Whey protein isn't just for muscle heads. It's a quiet powerhouse for aging bodies. In fact, if there were a support group for underappreciated health tools, whey protein would be hosting it. You might be surprised to learn that your body needs more protein as you age, not less. Why? Aging muscles face something called anabolic resistance, meaning they're less efficient at turning protein into muscle, according to research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. A big steak once a week? Tasty, but it's not enough to give your muscles the steady fuel they need. Here's where whey steps in. Whey protein is one of the most bioavailable sources of complete protein on the planet. That means your body doesn't just get the protein, it uses it. It's particularly high in leucine, an amino acid that essentially wakes up your muscle cells and says, "Hey, it's time to rebuild." A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults consuming 20 to 30 grams of whey protein daily had better muscle retention and faster recovery after activity. But here's the kicker. Most older adults undereat protein without realizing it. That light breakfast of toast and fruit? Delicious, sure, but it's got barely 5 grams of protein. Your muscles are left wondering when lunch is coming. Even those who do take protein supplements often make one of 2 common mistakes. Either they take it at the wrong time, like hours after activity when it's less effective, or they choose low-quality, sugar-packed powders that do more harm than good. So how do you do it right? Start simple. Aim for 20 grams of whey protein per day, about 1 scoop or 1 ounce, ideally within 30 minutes of movement, like a neighborhood walk, gardening, or gentle resistance exercises. New to whey? Try 10 grams to start and work up. Mornings are great since they set the tone for muscle repair all day. Blend it into 1 cup of almond milk with half a banana and a handful of spinach, or stir into oatmeal for a breakfast that doesn't scream gym rat. Look for quality. Not all powders are created equal. Many supermarket brands are loaded with artificial sweeteners, thickeners, or low-grade proteins. Your best bet? Whey protein isolate or grass-fed whey concentrate with minimal ingredients. If you have diabetes, choose unsweetened whey to avoid blood sugar spikes. And a word of wisdom, if you have kidney issues, diabetes, or have been told to limit protein due to a medical condition, check with your doctor first. Stick to no more than 1.6 grams of total protein per pound of body weight daily, unless advised otherwise. Oh, and yes, drink plenty of water. Protein works best when it's got a good hydration partner tagging along. Beyond muscles, whey protein also supports satiety, keeping you fuller longer, immune function, and can even help stabilize blood sugar, a trio of benefits many older adults need most. So if you've been feeling like your legs tire out faster, or your recovery after physical activity drags on longer than it should, this might be the missing piece. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it works. And if your muscles could text you after that shake, they'd send a flexing bicep, a happy face, and maybe a thanks, pal. Now let's talk about collagen peptides, the glue that keeps you moving. Think collagen's just for smoother skin? Surprise! It's also essential for keeping your joints flexible, tendons strong, and muscles stable. If your knees creak like an old floorboard every time you stand up, collagen might just be the support system you didn't know you were missing. Collagen is like scaffolding for your entire body. It holds everything together: your joints, ligaments, bones, and yes, your muscles too. As we age, natural collagen production drops starting in our 30s, and by your 60s or 70s, that decline can lead to joint pain, stiffness, and slower recovery, per the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology. Here's the good news. Collagen peptides are a highly digestible form of collagen that your body can absorb and put to work. They're rich in amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which rebuild connective tissue. A study in the International Journal of Sport Nutrition showed older adults taking collagen peptides for 3 to 6 months reported less joint discomfort and better flexibility. Be patient. It may take 8 to 12 weeks to notice a clear difference. By reducing joint pain, collagen can make daily activities like walking longer or gardening more comfortable, encouraging you to move more. It becomes a positive cycle. Better movement equals more activity, equals stronger muscles, equals better health. But let's talk about some common mistakes folks make with collagen. One big myth: that collagen is only for beauty. Many supplement companies market it for hair and skin, which is fine, but it undersells its real magic, rebuilding the tissue that holds your body together. Another mistake is taking it inconsistently or with the wrong beverage. Collagen works best when it's taken daily, and especially when paired with vitamin C, which helps your body synthesize it properly. So how do you use it? It's one of the easiest powders to work with. Stir 10 to 20 grams, about 1 scoop, into coffee, tea, or oatmeal once a day. It's tasteless and dissolves easily in hot or cold liquids. Pro tip: add a splash of lemon juice, a few berries, or a slice of orange to boost absorption naturally. For example, try mixing 1 scoop into your morning coffee with a couple of orange slices on the side. And of course, choose wisely. Look for grass-fed or wild-caught collagen peptides with no fillers or sweeteners. Some of the better brands even include vitamin C right in the blend. If you're allergic to fish or beef, pick a collagen source that suits you, like marine or bovine. While collagen is generally safe, if you're on blood-thinning medication, have a condition requiring protein restriction, or have allergies, check with your doctor first. Collagen won't turn you into a superhero, but it might make your knees grumble a little less each morning. And if you're wondering whether this is just a passing trend, consider this. Collagen makes up about 30% of the protein in your body. Supporting that foundation as you age isn't vanity. It's smart, proactive healthcare. So the next time your knees protest or your back feels like it's auditioning for a Rusty Hinge commercial, maybe give collagen a chance. And no, it won't turn back the clock to age 30, but your joints might start acting like they're on a well-deserved vacation. Now here's where things get even greener, literally. Up next, a little-known plant-based powder that packs more power than you'd expect. Stay tuned for point number 3. Now here's spirulina powder, the green boost. You didn't know you needed. Yes, it's green. Yes, it comes from algae. But think of spirulina as leafy greens on a mission, a compact, nutrient-dense powerhouse that fuels your muscles, your blood, and your energy levels in ways most people overlook. If you've noticed your legs getting tired faster, or if climbing stairs leaves you short of breath, it might not just be age. It could be that your muscles aren't getting the oxygen they need. That's where spirulina steps in. Rich in iron, B vitamins, magnesium, potassium, and plant-based protein, spirulina supports oxygen delivery to muscles, helping you feel less winded during walks or stair climbs, per studies in the Journal of Applied Phycology. Here's what makes it special. Spirulina contains a blue-green pigment called phycocyanin, which has antioxidant properties that may reduce inflammation, a key driver of muscle fatigue and aging, according to nutrients. Some small studies, like one in the Journal of Medicinal Food, suggest spirulina may support blood flow, making it easier for oxygen to reach your muscles. It's not like adding a superhighway to your bloodstream, but it's a nice little boost. But don't worry, spirulina won't turn you into Popeye overnight. It's more of a gentle helper that works best when used consistently and paired with light daily movement. Now let's bust a common myth. Some folks assume all green powders are created equal, but spirulina stands out because it's one of the few plant-based sources of complete protein. Yes, it contains all 9 essential amino acids. While it won't replace a full protein shake, even a small dose, 1/2 to 1 teaspoon, gives your muscles a concentrated boost of amino acids and micronutrients. And here's a bonus. The iron in spirulina is plant-based, non-heme, but well-absorbed per nutrition research, making it especially helpful for boosting energy in older adults, particularly women. Here's how to use it. Start with just 1/2 teaspoon, about 2 grams per day, working up to 1 teaspoon, 4 grams is tolerated. Don't exceed 1 tablespoon, 10 grams daily to avoid digestive upset. It blends well into smoothies, a glass of water, or a splash of orange or lemon juice. The citrus helps mask the earthy flavor and boosts iron absorption. Consistency is key, not quantity. Micro habit tip. Try sipping your spirulina drink while standing by a sunny window or just after your morning walk. It's a small, doable moment that tells your body, we're in this together. Choose wisely. Because spirulina is algae, quality matters. Look for organic, third-party tested brands to avoid contaminants like heavy metals, which can be a risk with poorly sourced products. And a quick word of caution, spirulina is safe for most, but if you have autoimmune conditions, phenylketonuria, PKU, are taking immune-suppressing medications, or use blood pressure meds, check with your doctor first. Since it may slightly thin the blood or lower blood pressure, those on anticoagulants or antihypertensives should be cautious. In short, spirulina isn't flashy, but it's quietly powerful. It supports oxygen delivery, reduces inflammation, and gives your muscles the micronutrients they need to keep you going strong. It's not going to make you a mermaid, but it might help your muscles breathe a little easier. And if you're wondering whether 3 simple powders can really help turn back the strength clock, just wait for the wrap-up, because the magic isn't in just one scoop. It's in making these little shifts part of your everyday. Dear friend, just because you've added a few more candles to your birthday cake doesn't mean your strength is gone for good. The truth is, your muscles aren't giving up on you. They're just waiting for the right kind of support. And sometimes that support doesn't come in the form of medication or complicated regimens. Sometimes it comes in something as simple as a scoop of powder, stirred into your morning cup, taken with intention, and repeated with care. Whey protein helps give your muscles what they need to rebuild after a walk, some gardening, or even stretching in your living room. Collagen peptides work quietly in the background, supporting your joints, tendons, and connective tissues to make movements smoother and less painful. Spirulina, often underestimated, brings a burst of nutrients that help your muscles stay oxygenated and your energy more balanced, especially when fatigue tries to get in the way. Try combining them. Blend whey and collagen into a morning smoothie, then sip spirulina and citrus water in the afternoon. Small steps, big impact. These aren't miracle fixes, but they are small, consistent choices that, over time, can help you stay stronger, steadier, and more in control of your body and your life. And in a world that tells us aging means decline, choosing to nourish your muscles is a beautiful act of defiance. So I want to hear from you. Have you used any of these before? Thinking of trying one? Do you blend your powders in coffee or smoothies? Share your tips in the comments. You might inspire someone else to start their journey. And why not try something small today? Mix a scoop of whey into your oatmeal or add collagen to your tea. Your muscles are cheering you on. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of the small but powerful tips that can change the way you move through life. Thank you for spending your time here. Your muscles and your future self will thank you for it. And who knows, with a few scoops and a smile, your muscles might just throw you a little thank you party. Dear friend,